Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the way under a flight. Is he gonna slam on the floor, bro? I needed a snack, Cinnamon. I was hungry. Yeah. The world's greatest magician. We finished it last night. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. I knew it was a dude. I got a toothpick. December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Very big circus entrance. Now, if this ends up being another murder case, this universe needs to go away. I loved it, Francine. I kind of get, I had my suspicions about how it was going to end that way, and it was so satisfying to see it wrap up. What's up, Waylon? How are you doing? Cinnamon, I was actually saving your decorative tape as a snack for after stream. So if you could not use that decorative tape and keep it where I stored it, and so I could really chomp on it later. How you doing, Waylon? What's up, Ryan? Why this stupid emote she be popping off? Pearls! Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even got my breath yet. You better catch your breath. Oh gosh. That was amazing. Wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire and amplified a brother's eyeball. No, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. That's a new emote. Is she happy that her aunt or that her mommy's officially in prison? Yeah, Max Galactica, he was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? A magic magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling spirits. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? Oh wait, you don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. As long as Mia doesn't pop up again, we're fine. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. You braved the winter cold, Phoenix. It was probably like 38 degrees outside. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Courtroom village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did, but I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I come by to help clean the office, just gotta be spotless for the new year. You don't have to come back for the rest of this episode, Maya. You can be gone. You can be gone, Maya. You don't need to be around this episode. What up, coffee addict? What kind of coffee you get into today? Don't worry about it, really. You were going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. You're in love. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. You want Phoenix to be in Smash? His ultimate's gonna be a hold it. That's a secret. You're gatekeeping the coffee? Fair. Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. Wait, what? December 28th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Man, Devil May Cry really just pissed me off. I'm still mad about that.
Thank you!
Thank you for that double follow, ZSB Coffee Addict. Your epic Ace Attorney account. What up, Tia? We did just start Ace Attorney because Devil May Cry ticked me off for the last time. Today, at least. I'm still mad about that. Will I ever recover? Whatever. How's your day going, Tia? I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello? Nick, it's just terrible. Oh, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office, what are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus, the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. It's always murder with these people. It's always someone getting stabbed or shot or like bludgeoned or ran over or exploded or poisoned or stabbed or shot or bludgeoned or poisoned or ran over or exploded. It's always murder with these people. Yeah, this is this is Gotham for real. It's never, oh, he stole something from me. Okay, let's deal with that. It's always like, nah, your life is gonna end and we're going to court about it. And I'm gonna lie about it, even though I was just a witness. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus? That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica! Oh my gosh, is this who we're saving this episode? Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him a popular musician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. All right, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours to the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? I gotta work on yours. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. Okay. We ready to move out? Let's move out. Look at Berlin in the background. What are they talking about? What did they arrest Max? Do I have any good get out of jury duty stories? I've never had jury duty. Never had it. You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. See, Dog Eater, you making me say that right there is gonna be the reason why I have jury duty next week. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal with the sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? You skipped out for it? Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie. Swoon, Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. Oh, that's one. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Oh, he got it, Nick. Look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You stole one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max, swoon! Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. You got something after your 18th birthday? Maybe I have had jury duty before and I just didn't realize it. They're like, you don't need to go? They can't. Wait, what, has everyone in here has everyone had jury duty at some point? Am I supposed to have had jury duty at some point? You have it, Crow? You've never had it, Silver? Am I not getting... You've had it, Navi? It's right. Why don't they want me? Actually, wait, I'm kind of offended now. What do you mean I've never had it? You never had it, Cinnamon? Every year on a dot. They don't want me? They don't want me in the courtroom? Ah. They like... My district judge is like, nah, we don't want him in here. The district judges every year, they're like, what about Ray Lindsay? Nah, we don't want that one. That's what's happening. They're like, we've seen his clips. We don't want him in here. It took 10 years? I'm gonna bark if I ever get it. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be my sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card, any card. I want this one. So, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your pickish fan. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Is that, what's her name from a High School Musical? Sharpay? Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower with me. Oh, wait, I thought you said shower with me. I was about to say, this dude is wicked. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Okay, buddy, let's get the lowdown on him. How old is this fella? He's 21. Okay, that's it. Okay. You're brainwashed. I'll ask her if they can put the parrot on the stand. Let's get the information at the parrot. Yeah, they saw the Ace Attorney footage. What if they say you're perfect to have here then, doggy? What if they say I'm perfect? Talk. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I can make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately, you've become awfully famous, haven't you? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Okay, geez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won a Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Musicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world musicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible! Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest musician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for the most modest musician. You were signed to an exclusive contract with the Berry Big Circus, right? That's the long and short of it. You should do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Magic is so fabulous. You have to see with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right, you're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, think of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. I'll write in a dotted line. You want to get married? We can go to Vegas right now. I won't make you sign a prenup because you probably have more money than me. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. I'm also broke. I'm in debt, Phoenix. Help me now. People coming out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. James. Is he Jesse and James's child? I revived a dinosaur that is a circus. But to me, it's just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Hisoka. Yes. He kind of do, Tia. I made all the old crusty circus performers obsolete. But I kind of like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened in the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. Then why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an ant hill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back into reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing, small talk really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I am the one who brings in the crowds. I think that should be compensated as such. Don't you agree? Don't you? Please say you do, Maya. I need extra money. I only have pocket change now. Rent is due, Maya. Gosh. Hey, Cam. How you doing today? That's all you talked about? Of course. It was a fabulous chat. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. He has 3 things locked behind him. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. We talked to, he's not gonna tell us anything like that. When you make absolutely fabulous magic, it costs enormous sums of money, sums that will boggle your mind. That's why you went to his room that night. I went to ask him for a fabulous raise. I went down if you okay. Do we move? No, maybe we can move here and talk to Maya outside of here because we don't have the evidence for that yet. No, we can't. So do we have to present the? Huh. I don't have the evidence to break through this yet, though. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than... No, I don't have any proof. I don't have any evidence right now, bro. Okay. Maybe I should present that. What is that badge? Is it used in the disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? Here's you're wasting this time. Max, you're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over anxious, I think. Whimper. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder! Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich, I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max! He's sweating. Quit joking around, you've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look, Max, she's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, help me! I didn't kill anybody! I didn't kill nobody! Didn't kill nobody! I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane, man! I could never! Max, swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Oh, he's a country boy. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you so much. Y'all sure are nice folks. He's a country boy. Oh, Max. Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. Billy Bob Johns. Ah! What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. You're a country bumpkin. Oh, he's back to his persona now. I love it. We're dealing with characters with multiple personalities so far in Justice for All. He got his composure back. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentioned it, I did take a card. It was a 10 of hearts, right? What? How'd he get it right? Again. What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. Hey, So Chill, how you doing today? 10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? Is he like that guy from Naruto with the multiple hearts in his body that Kakashi was fighting? And Naruto had to present the Rasen Shuriken against? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. Good. What are you so good? What are you hyped up for? So Chill? He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? It could be Edgeworth. All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous cage. Come on, Nick. All right, December 28th, very big circus entrance. All right, what kind of characters are gonna be in here? We're here again. Yep, this time, man. Okay, so like, I had a dream a few days ago, and it reminded me of something I need to do. Like, I still need to make my President Hudson shield, and I need to do that soon before I forget forever. I need to make my President Hudson shield. But like, I need to figure out how I want to do it, and I also want to. Do I want to make a blue badger shield cutout thingy? That could get scary. Imagine a big blue badger just behind me doing his little dance. That could be cool. Dude, can I make a blue badger? It wouldn't be hard. If Gumshoe can make it, I can make it. Make a blue badger, put some little, like, some basic animatronics on the back. Make it do its little dance. All it has to do is pump its arms. That would be, dude, I'd set my house on fire. Make a life-size blue badger. That's something that would be in the background of my stream setup forever. I gotta make President Hudson first, though. He's been waiting the longest. I should do magic tricks. The only magic trick I know how to do is make money disappear from my account. And I'm really good at that. Help. So, make a blue badger. How do I make blue badger? What would I use? I wouldn't have to. The long run, you would want to use wood to make it more like secure, to make it sturdy. You don't want to use cardboard or anything. That'd be flimsy. I want it to be something. You'd want it to be something that would last. Oh, what if I got blue badger and I put him here? Like, I made him big enough to fit in this space so he could dance right there. Yeah, you could reinforce the cardboard. Put some LEDs around him so he lights up in certain areas. Laminate it. Make it a whole production. Mini one of the plywood. I'm gonna take note. I'm gonna remember this. I'll bring him to life, and then when he kills me on stream, you all gonna be witnesses. You're all gonna get tracked down one by one. Yep, but this time we are here for work. Might as well pick up Vandal. We're just gonna keep upgrading it. Next is gonna be Netherite, then Vibranium. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened, Gumshoe. Sounds like a plan. Where's Gumshoe at? Look, it's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The star to this cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's all right, girl, chill. The Huz might see me. The very big top is so very, enormous. Yep, one look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus. I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention candy and popcorn if you've got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we could buy some snow cones? Looking around, there's tons of snow piled up all over here. Yay, wait a second. There's no syrup though, I want syrup. Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Ah, that's piss. This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry unauthorized personnel. Investigator west of Mississippi. They really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering. It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with the response. I bet all those stars stay at the lodging house. Okay, girl. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no! Looks like I forgot my wallet. Of course you're broke. Don't look at me like that. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. If you know I never do that to you, Nick. Nick, the answer's just right over there. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephants. There's no Dolly, not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. Sorry, it's not like we're here on business or anything. All right. Whew. Let's go to the lodging house. The next Slaughterhouse. Oh my goodness, what a terrible movie that was. What a trash movie. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that Stoogie, that clown here. That right? He's so cookie. Ah, it's you two. Gumshoe, I called it. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How's it you guys always seem to know when I'm working on the crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, detective. Where's the music? Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Where's the music? There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal. The killer's behind that tarp. Ah! Oh, gotcha. I was just kidding. Okay. Is he Santa Claus all of a sudden? Ho, ho, ho. Make sure so chill's on the bad list, the naughty list. This year I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops hours to work too? And what do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. Von Karma be making sure you get pay cuts. I got lucky and won as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Quit your job, Gumshoe. Don't take advice from me, because I'm telling you to quit your job, I don't have another job lined up for you, buddy. You just could be unemployed for a while. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long, so they should have been on all at the time of the murder. So we're saying the murder took place in the light? How strange. How strange indeed. This is the only place that the snow has been trunched upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detective all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me up. Whipped me. Oh my gosh, we're dealing with Von Karma again. He got whipped. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. These birds are always so loud in your ear. As soon as okay, they only chirp when I start talking. When I give them a moment of quiet to chirp, they don't want to take it. Like now. Oh, there you go, chirp it up. Yeah, the birds are so loud. I didn't even notice y'all say anything about the birds. They're just loud for no reason. The birds are just loud for no reason. No one's making them be that loud. They're aggressive. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Von Karma? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. Von Karma? 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 She is gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Detective, I'm sure Miss Von Karma is fairly interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. Forward-facing Edgeworth. Jump scare. You know, Nick's true rival, his ex-boyfriend, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does it mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said, he's not around. Edgeworth is gone, don't say his name again, okay? He left me in debt and he took the kids with him too. Nick! The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Last night around 10 p.m., he died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you standing now. Oh, surprised, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Kind of like how I got killed in Devil May Cry, right? I got picked up by the skull and bounced like a basketball. I hate that game. Watch me uninstall it tonight. Yay! And reinstall it tomorrow. It's pretty clear that as far as murders go, he was discovered pretty quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. There's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. There goes the music. What was that one thing? Sadness and sorrow. What was that one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints. He is slumped. He might have a worse death posture than Dr. Gray. Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body? No clue, pal. Some forensics expert took it back and are examining it now. And what is so mysterious about the footprints? Well, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? Where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there is no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? I mean, this seems pretty easy to explain, especially with there being snow on the ground. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark right here because I've seen like this kind of thing before where people get killed in the snow in video games. The killer was like, they were following him in his footsteps, hit him in the head, then just reversed back in the same footsteps. Flying culprit? Now watch the game go with something even more extreme than what I just said. It can't be as simple as what I just said. Watch it be something like, oh, the killer threw a basketball from over 500 meters and as it was falling, it reached terminal velocity. Then it struck him. But when it struck him, it actually reached a moment where particles could like, and it go through one another and there was like a 1.0 billion tenths of a chance of happening and the basketball clipped into a different reality. That's when something just clicked in my head. That tastes gross. Eh. There's no way, flying is impossible. That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow of that, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus team. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere, pal. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. Well, just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude, I got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks, an incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Made to order hat and the symbol of Max's fabulousness. Found it just like cream of the sign. Cream of the sign. Cream of the sign. Cream of the sign. Scene of the crime. Cream of the sign? Scene of the crime. Wow. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? What you talking about, light skin? How are you doing? Tell us about the witness. So about the eyewitness. You know I'm not going to tell you about that. The gym's internet has been off the last few days, so I haven't been able to watch Naruto, and it's really killing me. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering the lodging house. What? Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remember to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. We're going to the lodging house, Gumshoe. We have to do our job like you have to do our. That bird is so loud in my ear holes. Who's Mo? Oh my gosh. Are we finna see John in the game? They put John in the game? I wonder whose room this is. The name checking the door says Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. It stinks. Our room's probably worse though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Let's examine it first. Mo got a Nintendo 64 plugged up. Mo, what's this broken stick on the floor? Sure, he clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice. Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Did Mo kill him with the unicycle and this rope and the trampoline? Let me find out this boy Mo strapped the rope somewhere from point A to point B, got on his unicycle and cracked the director with the stick. Let me find out that's how the murder happened. Some goofy type stuff. Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it. Let me find out Mo's a killer, Cam. The birds are part of it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I have not played Journey to a Savage Planet. No, I haven't heard of it either. What is that? I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. What the? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he is using them for some sort of gag. Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here. You can even tell that the ground has been disturbed. It's right in front of this window about 30 feet away. I guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crime from here. Dude, Mo was the killer, bro. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, the joke's on you. Treat your peons right, and the classic funny jokes are funny. Dude. I watched Case Closed as a kid and I loved it. And then when I got older, Tia, I was like, man, I need to finally sit down and watch Case Closed. Then I realized there's like 1,000+ episodes of Case Closed. Like there's an endless amount of episodes. It just goes on and on and on. Goes on forever, and it's still something I want to sit down and watch someday because I loved it. I loved it as a kid, but like, good googly moogly. I'm Looping the Third's on my list as well. What's the game about? It's a funny game, light skin. What's it rated? Like M, T? Wow, Mo is very studious. The joke's on you, huh? Dude, my right ear was hurting yesterday, now my left ear is hurting. I need new ears. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got, it's incredible! You're a clown too, Maya, going to get suited up. Buddy, you're on shift tonight. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot! What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office, as soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Ah, get her. Tell her to start paying 50-50. Actually, you know, a relationship nowadays, you know, Phoenix, you should be telling Maya to pay 90% of all bills. That's how it should be. And you, Phoenix, you just pocket your money. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas. Lay on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? She better get 2 jobs. You mean he goes to dress as a clown? Ew. Awesome. Look at these shoes. They're great. Forget the shoes. Check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Is that it? Dude, let me find out Mo uses unicycle to kill his boss. That's gonna be the goofiest kill I've ever heard of in my life. If I find out Big Back Mo uses unicycle and this stick to crack his boss over the skull. Anything else? Bro, even the bowling pins are broken. The murder weapons are in the room. Someone arrest Mo now. That's a freaky type bed. Get me out of here. I can feel the spirits in that room. What's he looking at? Gumshoe got a strong jaw. Okay, circus entrance. Is Mo a baddie? Circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Oh, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do you just do some somersaults? We have detected inactivity during your current live. Complete the verification to continue your current live. I'm here, TikTok, I promise. Boom. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr, 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 grrr. Huh, Nick? It wasn't me. Grrr. Tiger! He's coming this way. Yeah, huh? Maya, you're too young to Nick, you're too young to die, Nick! Stay, heal! I'm putting the pieces together, Cam. I'm still here, I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? It's not Freestyle Friday, Dog Eater. No free freestyles. Rigid is such a cute tiger, isn't he? Ew. What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Oh, what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Huh, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly bites people. My dog don't bite, but he might bite you. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Oh, she's already gaslighting me, huh? She might be the killer, huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean you gash? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. You're the best. Wow, that table's turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah. Likewise. No, let's examine the room first. Wow, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Ah, me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Heroine or wait, heroine? Wait. Is there a difference between... Is there a difference between the pronunciation between heroine and heroine? Like say like the opposite of like yeah, hero and the heroine. They're both heroine. Really, you think so? Nick, did you hear that? My heroine. What about that, Nick? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Gosh, thanks a lot, Maya. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great, Regina. Regina George. Yeah, I will ride on Regis' back and jump out on the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. NA education, buddy. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that a lot of people can fit in the big top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Max Galacticus. Oh, ladder! It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. Let her have it. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us, not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Duh, Maya, that's what I just said. Hey, it's a rope! Probably for tightrope walking. Man, that's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Anything else? Nothing else? Get a quick save just for the culture? And we're off. Let's chat it up. Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. She smiles through it. Smiles, big eyes, glitter everywhere. She's just sparkling. My daddy was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad. Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own way. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Quit showing that PNG, bro. That's an ugly tiger. Regent, so she was with that beast. It's not a pretty tiger. That's when the police showed up. When they took the knee to check things out, Dad was dead. some reason someone whose father was just murdered. She seems awfully perky. She's off that Percocet. I wish she's off that heroin. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. My tongue would self-combust. It would explode. What's incredible that you're an animal tamer? If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Quit showing that ugly PNG. That's not a pretty tiger. It's ugly. Regent is scary. He's not cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent's been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion, Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died. Yes, actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Let's go to present a picture of her dead father to her. What about this? What can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out heart. Really? You two, I understand exactly what you mean. I never expected mine to make a new friend in a strange place like this. This hat is Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Oh, really? Yep, he took my sketch to the hat shop, and they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There's only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? Watch us find 2 of these hats. There's gonna be a second one somewhere. Ew! Peter Pepper like totally picked a pack of Peter Peppers. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes, the door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room is probably a good idea to check it out for myself. It's Max! Hey, where's Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope, he's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay, Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? Giggle. What if Phoenix, like... Surely at some point in time, maybe this is how Phoenix's story arc ends. Or maybe this is like his penultimate case. But at some point in time, don't confirm or deny this. Don't expand on it. Don't speak on it. This is just me thinking within my mind. At some point in time, Phoenix has to be defending someone that actually committed the murder. Like right now, Phoenix he just like boldly claimed that Max is innocent. Max didn't do it. We don't know that Max didn't really do it. Max could be the murderer, but then we still have to defend this guy. At some point in time, Phoenix is gonna have to run into a situation where he is defending the actual murderer, and he's gonna have to make the decision. Do I defend this dude, or do I tell the prosecution that he actually did it? That's gonna have to happen at some point. Okay, now we move. No, Edgeworth didn't do it. That DL6 case, Tia, Edgeworth didn't do it. Edgeworth was just stupid. It was the in the past, it was the guy that was working the boat shop that was a killer. The guy that had the pet parrot. Yeah. At some point in time, Crow. That's how I feel like at some point in time that has to happen, and it would be sick. That was not good. I'm tired of just sipping on it though. It tastes like dirty tap water. Ooh. That's what's the ringmaster's room. Yes, this room belonged to the victim, which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. So once school starts, or once like band camp starts, I'm only gonna be streaming from 6 to 9 when I can. But you know, I want to tonight. I at least want to finish this exploration in the first court period. That's how far I want to get into this case tonight. I wonder what. That's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. I want it, Nick. I want it. I want to get out of here. Band camp starts Thursday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Which means I have to leave my house around 6 a.m. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Oh, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a magician. The salary is incredible. She looks like she's about to really pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? Ooh. See you there. You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Ringmaster's papers added to the court record. Huh. Oh, there's mud cake on the table. Someone with several manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? So that's one thing that Max is lying about. He wasn't in there to meet him for a raise or a negotiation of his contract. That's a lot of posters here, don't you think? They are indeed. So many posters that they are like, aren't like an MS one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. No! but, you didn't even notice that I took one. Ah, she already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that? Maya's a thief, bro. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been posted from it. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should go make posters to promote our law firm. Spine jingling legal action, mind numbing legalese. You will say wow. Or perhaps hold it. Or hold it. Don't misunderstanding life or death room courtroom for thorough eye. Yeah, she's a criminal. Maya's been a criminal since we knew her. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than Titanic. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Grooming Masters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Chap, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. There are some subtle tongue twisters for Maya this case. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing in our office. She keeps saying our office, our law firm, and stuff like that. She ain't past the bar. We can put out pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had the client who was found guilty? Ah. We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick! Now you've got me thinking about losing cases. How about you do that? All of these frames look the same. They look almost like thank you cards. Looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. The Robot Clown Research Center. Okay, buddy. You're kidding, right? What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. There's no mirror. This is where the ringmaster plotters break up. It's quite a collection of the most understated killers, Shocking Pink, for example. This one says 100% all natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about the skincare. Very metrosexual. Well, shut up, Maya. What? What does metrosexual mean? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the tailcoat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. A man comfortable being feminine means men who like shopping. You take the metro in a sexy fashion. Oh, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Really meticulous about grooming and appearances. relating to or denoting men who live in urban areas and enjoy shopping. This is strange. Everything looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. All right, is this it? I think we got all the evidence we're gonna get out of here. Okay, why is this evidence, bro? Oh my gosh. There is gonna be a duplicate of the hat. There is gonna be a duplicate of the hat at some point in time. We're gonna have to compare the hat to what we see here, what we have here. Yada, 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 yada. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Well, mumble mumble. What, really? And then mumble mumble. Oh my, that's really incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? I'm gonna get real pissed off. Okay, she's 16. Who in this game is under the age of 18 that we've met already that could confess their love to Regina? I believe this would have to be a reoccurring character. This has to be someone we've seen before. Salmonella is over 18. I don't ever want to see Salmonella again. I don't ever want to see Salmonella again. He can stay gone. The only person I can think of that could potentially be is the kid from Turnabout Samurai, but he's like 12. Professor Love? Not only that, it was Jesus, bro. Like, okay. There's no saving that. Well, I guess. There's nothing I can say. Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts and ways. And then on exactly today, another person professed their love for her as well. Is he not gonna comment on him being a whole adult and her being a child? That goes back to what we just said about the defendant needing to be guilty at some point. I'm locking Maximilian up. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Who's Trillo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina, see, okay, no, like, my thing about a Francine is that even in the last chapter, yeah, you know what? You could be right, Silver. Maybe he's just playing with people's hearts like that. That's how I'm going to interpret it, Silver. Silver just said, He did just say Maya and Phoenix have his heart too, so maybe he's just not taking it seriously. That's how I'm gonna take it as that's his persona playing this "you have my heart" game. That's how I'm gonna interpret it from now. That's how I'm gonna take it. But I'm also gonna say that, like, even in the last chapter, the last case, when they were talking about or 2 cases ago, the first case of this first case of this game, how you had the 2 police officers, one of them being 30, the other one being 22. Phoenix commented about that age difference at 8 years old, them both being adults. Phoenix was like, aren't they a little bit too young to be thinking about marriage? And then Gumshoe got mad at Phoenix for commenting on that, saying, hey, that age difference isn't much of a big deal when Gumshoe was 31. And now Phoenix sees this 21 and 16, zip. Regina seems to be quiet about the hit the men in the circus. She must have some I promise I can read. I'm the best reader west of the Mississippi. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. What is going on, bro? Get me out of here. Get me out of here, bro. Get me. That's what I'm going with, Silver. That's what I'm choosing to believe. We're going with adoration, not romantic love. That's what I'm going with. I refuse to believe anything else. Hey, her Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Hey, excuse me. Is this Trillo? Jesus. He's the killer. This is the killer right here. Case closed. Cuff him up. We're done. Actually, he might. You know, I'm not gonna judge him about it. I'm not gonna judge him. He looks like he could be a cool dude. Are you the clown? I trust him. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. Me? Yes, you work at a circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average show. An average show who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around a circus. Dressed like that? I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happen to be passing by. I just suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman, Snicker. Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. We've already finished Crab Game. That's done. What do you mean, where's Crab Game? It's done. Oh, yes. That's right, that's right. I believe they call it a stage name. He's nice. I'm digging his outfit. He looks like a guy you could share a bowl of pho with. Excuse me, Ben. Yes, you mean me? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details one day. Really? I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out. He needs his doll. He'll speak to us a little bit better if he has his doll to ventriloquize with. Nick, cheer up, just try and smile. Do you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica. Max? He's not very nice. Did you just say that Max is not very nice? He needs his doll. My head hurts. He needs his ventriloquist doll. I hope he is okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket. He's not comfortable speaking without it. Ben, you're a ventriloquist. I have never shared a bowl of pho, and I never will. That's just a, imagine sharing a bowl of pho. That's just spit gathering in the center of the bowl in the broth. I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick! Hippo, I burned through it. I've already beaten the game. I'm a pro at crap game. It ain't nothing. I burned through it. Nick, don't yell at him. I've already 100%ed it again. Don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now my, he's contagious. We need to find his doll. He's 31, been Woodman of Triquilus versus when is really tiring. So where would it be? What if we go to lodging house again? Hello, Kaplemo! You just call him a big wiener? Does that say wiener or winner? That says wiener, right? Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 million visitors to the room of Mr. Milkhouse, aka me. Earplugs. Must find earplugs now. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke, right? There. Oh, I hate him already. I welched on giving you more than one. No, it's funny. It's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Sorry, I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this dude keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he's kind of funny. Motor Clown's gonna be haunting. No, I don't have to admit that because he isn't. Okay, buddy, let's talk it out. Could you please tell us more about the Big Berry Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming, sigh. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years, wow! Working in a circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. I never got a job for real. I just showed up one day and they just fed me carrots. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke laugh. Hi. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo, wiggity rot. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How could he fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. The mess had taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here, sick and dookie, then went to bed. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek of the crime.
Just as we suspected, this guy's the eyewitness of the crime. Oof, that's kind of exhausting. Ooh. You might be a horse, dog eater.
Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements! When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realized that even my act get a bit.
I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth?
But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer! The magician, the one he thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those funny types? Well, the joke's on him now.
On him?
Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder.
Go ahead.
Nope, no way.
Just because I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? I just realized this guy is the witness. He's gonna be the one in the court case. So I cannot make his voice that deep and aggressive on my throat. I cannot make that his voice. Otherwise, I'm gonna be suffering when we get to the court case. Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details, but only if you could get whole stiff lips here to make with the funny. Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me?
Nick, you can do it!
Kim. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. Oof. Alicia's expectations are low. I would have let him quit his day job. Yeesh, could've got some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try. But I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Maya looked legit sad right there. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw. There's no feather in the hat. Without question, or without a doubt, it was that magician. There's no feather in the cap. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he is letting on. It's an empty figures up the top hat. They found us at the scene of the crime, didn't they? That's what I've been told. Unbelievable, that jerk killed the ringmaster. It really is a shame. What happened to the ringmaster, Mo? It seems that the ringmaster was truly a great man. Anything else you want to talk about, bro? Cut that little puppy Maltese, whatever, Gina. If only my Lorena was that cute. Lorena? Lorena's my daughter. She lives with her mother now. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. Ben, how's he doing? He's a ventriloquist. He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Whoa, well, that's surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. He ventriloquizes through his belly button? Just kidding. Oh my God, you're so stupid, Mo. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. That's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trillo. So Ben confessed his love to Regina through a doll? Ben, at his grown age of 31, confessed to a 16-year-old? Through a doll? Is that why he's looking all scared outside the perimeter of the circus? Because Regina got a restraining order on him? Okay, buddy. I don't know about how to. This case is. This is truly a case for the circus. Trello! Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet. You'll barely get a word out of him. Really? Master and puppet. Where's the puppet at, bro? Okay, so I gotta find the puppet before I do anything else. Oh my god. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me a sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why we can't meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, yes, yes. Sweetie, that's why they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands you, him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. So nah, Silver, I'm sorry. He didn't mean it in an adoration kind of way. He meant it romantically. He totally meant it romantically. He didn't mean it in the you know, just okay, buddy. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. What do you mean it's already in the works? Oh. That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done to practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's all right. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Maximilian Galactica. No matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut this number of symbols to 3. Really? You had quite a few to begin with, huh? Well, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty marks, soft pillows for lips. Ew! A beard, buck teeth. I gave all sorts of symbols a shot. But if I forgot one when I put on my makeup, everyone would forget who I am. That's awful, especially for a magician. Yeah, he got those lowriders. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna start. No, I'm not. I can't even. Oh, this is my silk hat. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It's one of my most prized possessions. This silk hat proves that I was somewhere else. Where did they find this, hun, sweetie? They found it at the murder scene. I don't know nothing about nothing. Ew, Max is so pathetic like this. Max must be really confused. Can I ask what you do with such an exorbitant salary? We've already covered this point. I'm paying off my father's debts. How could you possibly have such a large amount of debt? For example, say you rented a video, and perhaps you forgot about it for, say, a short period of about 10 years. You would have the biggest late fee known to man. It's kind of like that. Well, now I can see how you could change. Now I can see how you can get that much debt. That makes sense now. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. That's the ringmaster. Slumped. I'd hate to get killed that way. I mean, I hate to get killed in general. Like, don't do that to me, please. Like, let me live a long life, bro. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. All right, let's present some of these clowns we saw. Oh my God. Oh, my sweetie pie. She must be really lonely with me. All cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with her tiger. She is my special someone, and I am her special someone. Very complex. Very creepy. Just between you and I, he wasn't a bad guy at all, I can say that for sure. That's the first I've heard you say something about nice about someone, Max. You must have really been a good, nice guy. I can't believe a guy with that ugly mug is after my sweetie pie princess. Especially after she has eluded my charms for such a long time. How long have you been after her, bro? What do you mean she's eluded your charms for such a long time? How long have you been pursuing this child? Never mind. Shut the entire circus down. There isn't much you can do about that, right? You haven't been truly in love, have you? When you are truly in love with someone, you'd be jealous of the mirror because it traps their image inside. Don't you think that's rid of him, Nick? I'm gonna get back with my sweetie pie. Then I'm gonna turn that dumb puppet into a toy glider. Where's the puppet? What up, Teray? Listen, we've already gone through a bunch of like, what the heck? Kind of like, this questionable design choices in this case so far. We're doing good, how are you? There's some questionable design choices so far. I guess you haven't worked out your differences yet. Some odd things going on. What about this person? Unfortunately, I don't take on apprentices. Okay. So, okay, we can talk now. Is there anything else we can present to him for now? Presented all of that. Presented everything we have here, pretty much. Okay, so let's go see if there's anyone else we can talk to. Let's go back to circus entrance. And we talk to him. Show me your belly, bro. Show me your belly. Let me give you a what's it, they call it a raspberry when you like let me see your belly button. Let's go to the lodging house. Where is his doll? What is my next move? All right, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking, let's get going. Okay, what's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica, who would have guessed he was a country pop dad? Now what do we do? Huh? There's still lots of things we could do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. We still don't even know what happened in the first place. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. I could have sworn I heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Just a minute, you don't have a clue what happened. Okay, I don't want to present stuff to Maya. That's just not gonna really save anything for us. Let's go talk to Gumshoe. They're cooking my vocal cords as well. Okay, he's back to his typical stingy topic. He can't talk to us about any of the evidence. Gumshoe's useless. What do I do next? I'm hyper focused on finding this doll so the ventriloquist can talk to us. It's cooking me right now. Especially after Devil May Cry kind of kicked my butt. We would draw a face on his hand like we did in school. You used to draw faces on your hands? Oh my God, Maya. I'm not reading that. Oh my, stop, okay, this is clown behavior. Okay, get me out of here. They're all slipping all over that banana. I guess we can re-examine everything in this room, but I don't want to really read everything. Us clowns really take our work seriously. I'll try to hone my craft in Dynamite for the latest in gesture technology. Unicycles, trampolines, balancing balls, accordions. It looks like you put quite a bit of wear and tear on that equipment. Well, the theme of my act as a clown is, how many ways can a fat funny guy fall down? I don't care what I break or how I break it, as long as it ends with me and my bum. It was going well today. I got stuck for like 40 minutes at the start because I didn't know where to go, and then I got dribbled like a basketball by a monster that already killed and made me lose a lot of progress. So I kind of rage quit on it. But it's fun. I rage quit for sure today though. Carrots are one of my trademark props. Yeah, I saw you use them. You must believe in a carrot and no stick approach. You put the carrot out the front. For motivation, I guess the trick is gauging what your flavor everyone each day. I never finished the trilogy, Seth. I stopped after the first one. How are you doing? Exactly. You were really paying attention, weren't you? You know, I eat about 5 of those carrots every single day. If you eat that many, you've got to change up the taste every now and again. I didn't understand any of that, nor will I. Okay. Where is he hiding the doll for this ventriloquist? Take a look at my desk. Aren't I the most studious clown you've ever seen? Even my every free moment I have, I spend it studying or reading. The classic pull my finger, or clown maintenance and repair. Not to mention the bestseller, Jean-Luc de Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Piots. They all seem to cover rather basic topics though. Maybe he is just trying to cover all of his bases. Exactly, I want to be a Renaissance clown. It's better he didn't buy How to Be a Funny Clown. I look awfully snazzy in these costumes. Did you just use the word snazzy in the sentence? Okay, I sure did. These are haute couture from the best international clown designers. I'm lost right now, Teray. Maybe I might have momentum right here though. You know, the only one I own is, I only own one t-shirt. The rest are all clown costumes. Snazzy dresser, more like some bazzy dresser if you ask me. Okay, bro, I'm over it. Where are you hiding the doll, Mo? There's a hole in the ceiling. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Well, I was riding a pogo stick, and I guess I just overdid it a little. Overdid it a little? What can I say? Sometimes things get a bit crazy in one's college days. Huh? I'm officially stuck, bro. Oh! You're gonna respect me. He doesn't care that I'm a lawyer. That guy, his name is Ben, right? Huh, you don't know him? I don't know, he didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo, right? Wait, we're the ones asking the questions around here. Where's Trillo? That's Mo. He's such a funny clown. He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now. He was good friends with the ringmaster. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Yup, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick? No comment. Bro, what? Where's Trillo? Okay, there has to be something in here I'm missing. Has to be something in here I'm missing. Has to be something in here that I'm just not picking up on. I'm about to give up, bro. I'm about to rage quit both games tonight. There's about to be a double rage quit session tonight, bro. And I don't care. They can call me a double rage quitter. I'll do it. That's Trillo in the picture. Trillo looks scary. There's about to be a double rage quit. Where is this? You think you know what I gotta do? What do I gotta do, Crow? What do I gotta do? No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Those streamers doing that stuff. Maximilian would like to get his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top. Carmen San Diego does not exist. Max's profile, I have. I'll do it again. I did do it though. Yeah, I did this. Oh wait, what the skibbity? I thought I did this. A morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? Ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria to... Investigate for yourselves. Okay, man. The cafeteria. The cafeteria. Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. It's so annoying, Teray. A very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Thank you. This is an atlas. Okay. Oh, I'd kill myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary, coronary. What? I was just laughing to hear his own voice. Sounds like a kid. Off to the cafeteria we go. Yippee, yippee! This cafeteria sucks. Ew, this place is gross. It's supposed to be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting here. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Dang, did he hit it with the bottle? It's supposed to be a juice bottle or something. That's assault! Watch out, Nick, there's broken glass all over the floor. And a broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor? Do you think that means anything? Do you think that means anything? There's gotta be something interesting here. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look okay. Boring. Okay. You said it was boring, Mai, so let's just keep it pushing. The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya, let's kill a hamburger. You're obsessed with hamburgers, girl. You try it, wouldn't you? Probably. I'll probably try it, Maya. I'll be honest. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes today. Look at these dishes. It's making me hungry. Let's go get a burger. Okay. Burger at the snack stand outside once we're finished with the case. All right. Then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Where's the mute button when you need it? She loves her burgers, bro. The chair's been knocked over. That's what it looks like. It's almost as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. Anything else to observe? there are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic last night to clean up.
You know, I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them.
Why do we have to clean up?
1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because that one bear is repeating. But this is a crime scene.
We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence.
You know I really hate dirty cafeterias.
That is why I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias.
Keep our cafeteria clean.
Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh?
Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean or die.
Well, that would definitely make them clean up. One more. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand.
Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right?
You and those hamburgers, Maya. What kind of hamburgers does she be eating them? Is she like a special type of hamburger? Does she like it with mushrooms on it? Sauteed? Does she like it with extra cheese or no cheese? The world may never know. I want a hamburger too. Francine said they're gonna go get everyone hamburgers. Everyone put your hamburger order in the chat and Francine will go get the hamburgers for everyone. Let Francine know what kind of hamburger you want. Too much of an unga boonga brain. Let Francine know what kind of burger you want and they're gonna go get it for us. What about this? Fabulous. Would you like me to sign this for you? Oh, I guess I gotta go talk to the clown again? Buffalo burger with mushrooms for the natural MSC with a side of seasoned fries. Okay, that's a big order. It's a big order. Francine, just give me the most expensive thing in the menu. I want 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 shakes, 55 pies. And I want them all to be over 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Please. How do I get back to the clown? Present. What up, Culture? Culture, we're taking burger orders. Francine's gonna get the burgers for everyone in the chat. Go ahead and put your burger order in the chat and Francine will make sure to get it to you ASAP. Put your burger order in the chat, Cam. Francine's on it. Who do I show the bottle to? Burger for wherever you want. No way I'm stuck again. Maybe I wasn't done in the cafeteria. Surely I wasn't done. There has to be something more. There's no way I'm just lost yet again. There has to be something more to see in the cafeteria. Nothing. Bro. I haven't been this lost since Turnabout Samurai. Oh, maybe I think we're good enough to like, can we crack his secrets now? You want a chicken burger? The kind. Wait, promise you. What did I promise you? Wait. Can I have a 100 patty burger? Potato wants a 100 patty burger. Milkshake that brings all the boys together. Absolutely. Make sure it's on the list. Likes nothing but meat and cheese on the burger. So from make sure Culture gets 35 meat and cheese burgers only, please. Cam wants a chicken burger. Make sure Cam gets 37 chicken burgers. Francine, you literally said you'd buy everyone in burger order. It's not a joke. Why do you think it's a joke? Does anyone else think this is a joke? No one's joking with you right now. We're putting our burger orders into you. You gotta go. You're right, not sure about 30. Let's make it 50. Meeting with Russell. Francine, you're the one you're the one taking the orders and buying the food. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth. What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your salary? I hate lies, and I hate lies even more. What are you insinuating? Yeah, the contract was signed last week. It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with the being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This was dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Navi, what's your order? Let me know your order. I'll be sure to tell Francine. So right, let us know what your order is. Silver, get your order in there as well. Francine's taking orders down. Actual burger with Japanese A1 Wagyu beef. You know what, Francine? Go ahead and take everyone's order. This is my order, Francine. I want what everyone is getting tripled. And that's my order. And I want it hot, fresh. I'll probably rate you 1-2 stars, depending on your Duolingo scores. All right, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me into his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about. Well, and if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room last night? Because you were cracking people over the head with a bottle, bro. Isn't this why you were called into the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. No, it didn't. He's still hiding something else. Max, what is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and broke. Use this bottle to... Got it. We're finally making progress, bro. Finally making progress. Let's go. Ben. Yeah, I expected to have my burger in my hand by now. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? Ben, that's so sad. Why would he assault Ben? Trillo was probably talking cash trash, honestly. Listen, I'm not gonna say Max is in the wrong just yet. Because, you know, Ben right now seems kind of calm, chill, like, you know, a shy kind of guy. But Trillo, that his doll was probably talking that cash trash that triggered Max into getting aggressive. That's what I'm gonna assume. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You as well be a magician. Bro, just tell us the truth. I'm your defense attorney. I'm trying to save you. Why are you keeping secrets from me, bro? Like, let me help me help you. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why didn't you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. They fought over a child over dinner. These two grown men fought over a child in front of a group of people and no police were called. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Ill, why is he calling him ill-bred? Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we were talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his head hard. He said he had to tap his chin real hard. I mean, Ben doesn't have a chin. He said he had to tap his head real hard with the bottle, bro. 76% orange juice. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo? A puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trillo Quist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came, it took me away. Of course, that puppet started flopping off at the boss. I'd be screwed. You hit him! You mean the ventriloquist's puppet! You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous. That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweetie?
No problem, not at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in the jam.
Then don't go hiding puppets.
All right, we finally know where Trillo is. Time to see the real killer of the story.
Huh, Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out.
He's probably in the tent. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress.
Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress.
But everyone loved the ringmaster.
Let me save before my power goes. I just had a bad feeling that my power was gonna go out or something, so let me get a quick save in. Yeah, the father agreed to it, so the father needs to die as well.
There's no sign of the footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved.
Of course.
Now Regina's in here.
I'm not seeing how that's related.
It looks like the scene was always a great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another puzzle went missing.
Will you just stop it? You're poster pilferer.
I'm just kidding. You know, I already got one of these posters.
You mean stole one of those posters?
Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he had the Trillo poster somewhere in this room.
Trillo, oh, the ventriloquist's puppet. Oh, finally, bro. Where does puppet at?
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus won. Like, I'm not reading all this again. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. That's an ugly puppet, bro. It scares me. It looks like a monkey. It reminds me of Ape Escape.
That's Trillo, that's Ben's puppet.
I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. I can't wait to see how this thing talks.
Why do I have to carry this thing?
I'm scared, bro. She's a criminal.
Oh, hey, Ben.
Hello.
Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick?
I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. All right, let's present it.
Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go.
You finna start talking cash trash. All right, Maya, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
We're not gonna talk to Trillo? We just spent all that time trying to find his doll and we're not gonna talk to it? I sound weird saying I want to talk to a doll now. I need to reel back a moment and get back to reality. Let's leave this kid, let's leave Ben alone with his doll.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
Let's see, maybe we should go.
Hey, wait.
Oh God, here it goes. Oh God.
Who shut that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind witch.
Oh gosh, he is talking about cash trash.
What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben, is that you, Ben? No,
I would never.
It was me, yeah, down here, yeah.
You're Trillo?
That is Mr. Questioner, sir. I learned some manners before you just blurted out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect.
Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No, look at me when I am talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
Trillo, we talk about insulting people. You promised. He's talking him in the chin. This is abuse.
But he was mocking me, not being mean. The bullies was not included in the deal.
I'm sorry, Trillo.
Nick, what just happened? Trillo's still. Hey, what do you think you want calling me a puppet?
Oh God, what am I presenting? Let's talk it out. Young Sheldon. Look at how look at it, Trillos. Look at that smirk. That smirk. It's always that smirk. Tell us what you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at me when you're talking to me.
Trillo Quist, you behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man? I guess so. Don't need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have the nerve pills or something like this together right now? These sure are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head.
Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hands up my pants. Your partner, you mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds us and stuff to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of the ducks around here. Oh my. But I'll be fair, in a cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You excuse him. He does not understand what he speaks of. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. Hence why I shall marry her. Marry. The ringmaster got knocked out upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. He keeps socking him in the face, bro. I know those punches hurt. That's why Ben has CTE, multiple concussions. Straighten up. I made a word. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. See you, Teray. Sleep well. Make sure you tuck your feet into your sheets tonight. Otherwise, Trillo's gonna come nibble on your toenails. Be careful with that one. I'm gonna send him down myself. You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that she'll waste her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seems so troubled. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. I know what you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her a wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song. This is my engine dying. My life energy is fading out fast. my health meter, it just hit. You know in Kingdom Hearts when Sora's like one shot or really low on health, is us going I just hit that meter. My stamina's too low. Well, I'm a renowned sinner. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to. The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need another word. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that Trillo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, Bufffish! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? It's time to get rid of the pesky magician once and for all. Trillo? Enough, let's get to court already. Oh, hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Okay, all right. Yes, sir. Oh no, not Regina again. What in the world happened with Ben and Trill? Quite a pair of those two. Is that a monkey? Is there a monkey that we're gonna have to put in the stand? This is ridiculous. That was a monkey I just heard. Why is there a monkey now? Potato, I'm talking. There's just non-stop. Oh, that's scary. Wait, bro, I'm making that thing my new profile pic. Wait, that's my new profile pic. Wait a second. Oh, as soon as stream is over, I'm changing it. Oh yeah. As soon as stream is over, I'm changing it on all platforms, bro. I don't care. I already took the screenshot. It's over. It's over. Everyone's gonna see that monkey. I gotta. It's my responsibility to make sure everyone sees that monkey. I'm liking everyone's TikToks. I'm commenting on every post. Everyone in the world is gonna see this monkey. We can't. The responsibility of bearing the sight of this PNG monkey is too great for us. It is our responsibility to share it with the world. So as soon as I get a chance to, I'm taking a screenshot, I'm editing it to a profile pic, and I'm spreading the word. I'm sorry. That's the demon about to eat Teray's toes. Oh, this monkey is scary. Why is it? Oh no. Now what? Even Phoenix is scared. Quit yelling at me.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
Nick got knocked out. The monkey beat Nick down. He jumping. Maya just sat there like, wow. That monkey. My badge. That monkey stole it. What? Maya, you sat there and watched a monkey beat him up. Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded.
Regina!
You, that monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? My attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. I won't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey.
His name is Monkey Money!
Oh my gosh, there's so much dialogue. The monkey is called Money? Yes, well, the rich ape who just stole my attorney's badge, mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Huh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home.
That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. This is ridiculous, bro. They keep extending this chapter. I ain't fighting no monkey dog eater.
Huh? You don't know?
Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with.
What?
He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming.
Oh, I see.
Go to Moe's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown.
Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben?
Ben? Oh, you mean that guy that is always hanging around with the trio?
What do you mean, hanging around?
Well, he was there when Trillo told me he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him.
But what about Ben?
What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you?
Proposed to? Nope, that would be for a while.
Huh, really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it.
I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet.
What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya?
Huh, what?
Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo? Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet. Huh? I don't care, he's a bit stiff. Oh boy, she's crazy too. Everyone's crazy. Get me out of here, bro. I feel like I'm going crazy. Who said I was gonna lose marbles going over during this chapter? Because I am going crazy right now. I feel like the screws in my brain are going loose right now. Oh my. There's so much to read. It's non-stop.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet him and the other cops get lonely and head back to the precinct. Please don't tell me we have to go to the precinct eventually.
Nick, look out, they got the killer.
Okay, shut up. I'm sorry, Maya.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time. It's all right to be wrong every now and again, right? Nick has just took a while for the show to find this audience. What we gotta do for you? If you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Flip a chair, or maybe just pull my finger, let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect on the way, aren't we? How'd you know I was gonna pull a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you?
So about Regina.
Regina is such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know? That means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream for the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in the dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals been flying in the air and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life.
I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet.
That lets me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing. Well, see, it's life simply, without complications.
Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? That's a jump scare, dude. That is a jump scare.
Ah, yes, money.
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, money does a shiny object. It makes sense that you swap your badge. But no circus is getting chased after him.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly. Yeah, bravo. Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course. Shall we go?
Should we go with him or wait a while? Go. Acro.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
I can't breathe.
It was such a whip. You need to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place Acro's room. He's an acrobat. It seems like he's on the round today.
That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later.
God. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even with the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfect.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about all that. It's how things are supposed to be.
Can a man respect another man for doing something said men can't do? He's got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on the TV all the time.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I don't have this one. This barber here is the new one model.
What are we doing, Maya? You don't want to end up with a muscle woman. Let Maya be a muscle woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's a monkey calendar.
Whoever's in this room must really love monkeys.
Maybe a little too much.
Wow.
I just realized that the year's almost over with. Amazing how time flies.
It's been over one wild year, especially the last part.
Well, we still got one last person to help this year, Max.
This is a long segment. What up, Miles? What? It started off as a joke and now it's a curse, Miles. That's what the story is. I hate it. You can see the big top from the window here.
There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think?
The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts.
I guess you're right. The snow is probably just slides right off. Hey, the net script. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore.
The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball?
I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know.
You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game?
Of course. I'm okay.
I feel like what she said might have been a little racial, but whatever. We're gonna keep pushing. How you doing, Miles? Ooh, my jaw's cramping.
Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch.
Look at this. It's a trophy and it's really heavy.
Nick, I found it. Your patch is right here.
Okay, let's get out of here. Thanks. You really saved me. Huh?
What's the matter? Did you find something?
Yeah, check this out.
It's a ring.
There's something engraved on it from T to R. Okay, so who do we have that's a T character so far? Trillo is the only one. So Trillo had a ring? Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in the courtroom. Mo and maybe the puppet.
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side.
That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Woo-wee! That was got it down to like half health. Used a bunch of, wait, like the holy water? I did see the holy water did damage it. I thought about that too. I got options. I'm gonna beat that boss. It's not gonna get the best of me. I'm gonna beat that boss. It's gonna die by my hands. They'll know that I'm the one that murdered it. Mundus. Okay. Tone shift. Here we go. Oh God. Yeah, I'm already fed up with that lava. That lava, I don't see how you would dodge that. Good morning, Max. Max! Milk. Milk? What? I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie. Milk? He's a milkman. Stage. Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I'm gonna kill Mundus. I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. December 29th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh God, here she goes again. Does she still have that whip? Yes, she does. What? Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones.
So?
Well, is the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
Yes, Your Honor. He often does go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here would have minded if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more friendly.
I wonder if that's to our advantage.
Ms. Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I won the last one. That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it's not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything. But your papa lost. I guess being born with the name Von Karma's a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. I am? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like he'll bring her dad back. Wow, Maya. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. She's gonna say I'm stuck? I'm the guilty one?
Very well. You may call your first witness, Ms. Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now. Why are they always bringing Gumshoe as a witness? He's not really a witness. He's just the detective that gets evidence. Am I weird for saying that? Like, he's not a witness, is he? I feel like there should be no wiggle room with what Gumshoe finds. He's just there to report the crime scene, right? Why is he testifying? He was sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Man, who knows? Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir.
All right, detective, you may proceed with your testimony.
Who knows? Not a crime. Snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Oh my gosh, we got maps out. All the curious performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. Slumped. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. Wicked.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this in evidence.
But we should already have that in evidence.
Blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. See, I feel weird cross-examining Gumshoe, because, like... Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow, let me see, there's got to be more to this.
Hey, what's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record.
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime?
What's in the court record, Nick? Is he gonna be looking at the picture of the crime scene? Yeah, that just can, there's snow everywhere. It's a lot of snow. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximilian Galactica and his victim the ringmaster. Oh, and I almost forgot Regent the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? That freaky monkey, the scary monkey, Money the monkey, I hate him. When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? Softly suspicious. You wouldn't have to know what they were talking about, would you?
Seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, pal, not a problem. We've got, pal, straight to the kisser. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
All right, we'll just have to revisit the testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met us in?
The victim was found bent over a wooden box dead as a doornail. A wooden box. That's right. What was in the box? The victim must have been carrying a wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say?
Wooden box adds to the court record. This 20-pound box, it boasts a small but strong lock. This may be the only chance, so I might as well ask some questions about the wooden box. This wooden box, you figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right? Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron. Iron plating. Why do you think it's lined with iron? Oh gosh. I'm getting sick of her. I think we could all do without your guesses, detective. Stick to what you little you actually know. Sorry, suffice to say, the box is really heavy. Much better. You may continue on, detective. The cause of death was a blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since he didn't find it on the scene.
No, I bet he made it disappear with magic. You can't say that. There wasn't much that we could go after Gumshoe with this time. He gave us the facts as he saw them, but there's gotta be more to this.
I didn't see anything. Or maybe that's why you're the lawyer on the media.
Huh. Let's get saved. Where can we find a contradiction? There's a picture of this crime scene. There's his hat. Okay, we could get to that. Huh. Victim was found over a bent wooden box. The murder itself took place in plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. Accident broke up around 10. No, because that still shows that they were. That's just talking about. They know they went to the tent. Whoa, am I stuck already? I just started. Making it extremely cold out. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal, maybe about 1.5 inches off the ground. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Nope. No way I'm stuck already. You got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Made to order a hat. Picture of the crime scene. Broke up around 10. Murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box as a doornail. Let's go back to this one, see if we can ask a different question. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox, so we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
The bottle? What is that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What? What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in a big box?
There was only one little bottle in that huge box.
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
What? Found inside the wooden box the victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. What?
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Yeah, I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben Ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trillo will show up to the stand as well.
He might as well. Ben ain't gonna be talking. Okay, there you go, getting socked in the chin again, bro. Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist.
Oh my gosh, that's his name?
I'm employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman Ventriloquist.
That row must be cutting off your circulation, I said. That was I, a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll greet you with a song. me. The world of law. Exciting and daring. Guilt of innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trillo, you know better than insult a judge.
Shut up, just look at your nose. You think you have a sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on off the chance swelling would help. You know, your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying things that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting a testimony in my court.
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed. Let's get to the proceedings.
Once practice was over, I left the gym with Stooge, Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance.
Oh! You got stars on your face there, buddy. Maybe I'm looking too much into that, but I don't see those stars.
That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading out that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You sure of that? You can't even see his face for real. I'm looking to relax, Crow, before I bite you.
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and a dumb white roses on his chest.
Huh.
How can you make someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said he ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
A silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime and belonged to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was a murderer, there would be no reason for him this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say? Okay, I guess she's the boss again today. Huh, let's get into it. I hate how Trillo looks at me. The clown, you're talking about Mo.
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic. I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and it's making us all running all over the place. When practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to kneeling over for good.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Penn took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Why the Plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was.
Phoenix, you're showing your innate education. That's where I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? When the police showed up and took Magic Boy away, Trello wouldn't have to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of the bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Phoenix is all over the place this case. What is going on?
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the Stooge. I mean, clown.
The clown, you're talking about Mo.
Of course we're talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and make it. Whoa.
I've already pressed this. Why the Plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. When did Max steal Trillo? How long was Trillo in the director's room, locked, hidden away? Because wasn't in the morning, isn't Max hit Ben in the morning with the bottle? That's when he took Trillo then, right? And put him in he hit him. When did he hide Trillo? Because he got arrested that same night. How did Trillo see all these events? Or is it? I'm overthinking it. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Would you thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to... Have I already pressed everything? What is going on? Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone with such snobby three-piece get up?
Snobby three-piece get up?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're all like talking to a brick wall. Max three-piece get up. Jeez, could you be any more dense altogether now? Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Yeah, he does have a cloak there.
Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to the story than we see eye. Is there something amiss? What's up, Tia? How are you doing? Wait a second, there's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica.
Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw what I saw. It was Max three-piece jerk of a costume. All right, let's say it all together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you.
I think you should study up on your celebrities, Mr. Wright. Great, I'm getting shut down by a toy. That's not his... Those are his 3 symbols, though. What kind of mac and cheese? I got some mac and cheese yesterday, it was alright. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? White cheddar.
Trying to let me get a bite?
Actually, let me just get the whole thing. I'll eat it, and then I'll give you I'll tell you how it was. Like you can live vicariously through me. I'll tell you the flavor I'll just let me eat it, and then we'll go from there, Tia. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Shake on it. Nice shake. Oh my goodness, Tia, you just reminded me. Francine, you never delivered the burgers last night. You should feel ashamed of yourself. What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? Wait, I forgot. Yeah, I think. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trillo was at the entrance to the plaza, you should have seen the ringmaster as well. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. What would a macaroni emote look like? Is that, according to the defendants, a likely story? And Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room. Why was he, just as witness stated, at the scene of the crime? I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness' testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with this testimony.
Trillo wouldn't have happened to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina. Which is probably why Max cocked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Bryn the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know anymore. Hey lady, how are you doing? Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m. I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m. So you hung around a lodging house for the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big nose dope? Why are you always telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe what we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under pressure already. I'm on to something.
Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
You were waiting for Regina. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
Wah!
He exploded. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. And am I mistaken?
This is true.
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares? I was waiting for that night. What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it?
Well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Huh? All right. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all of that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Wah!
That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have pow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain!
Oh, Pain. They'll volunteer things.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
Ben got that suit on though. Wait a second.
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More Pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. I almost said pilly proposal. Any of y'all play Monopoly? Any Monopoly enthusiast? I got a bone to pick with you.
Don't be surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose to give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I was able to give it to her, so I still have got it in my pocket.
Why would you lie?
It's not in your pocket. It's in my pocket, big bro.
You were going to propose, you, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't laugh.
You love Monopoly cheaters?
I guess you're right.
Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose for her too.
Judge, you don't need to be proposing to her.
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with cross-examination.
What was with that shy at the end?
Not the judge trying to get with Regina now. This is ridiculous. What is it about? Never mind. Don't be surprised I was going to propose to Regina. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct, to Regina?
Of course, that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I was going to propose, that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth.
What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, a numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're going to die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement? Wow, those two nearly fell out of the chairs. Mr. Phoenix is right. This joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Yeah, what is so special? What is going on in the circus? Franziska's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Push on. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. Wapow! I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring, I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
Dude, why did my neck just get sore?
I'm planning on giving an engagement ring to Regina.
An engagement ring?
It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's gonna love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's got to be something I can catch him on.
I kept it in my pocket. We're waiting for.
You don't have it in your pocket. I have it in evidence right now. Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You gotta be kidding me. You think Peyton will pull that off?
I'm sorry, really.
You don't have to apologize, right? He's the one who should be apologizing.
Really? So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but the deputy snob kept getting in the way.
Deputy snob? He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his woodblock in half. Not with magic. Where is Max, bro? Is Max up in the rafters? Well, they always say that love creates rivalries.
So what about this present?
So you are still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give it up that easily. I wonder how much he received for appearing in the circus.
Probably way more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony.
That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck.
The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe you should get out more. That judge is high, bro. That judge is always conked out. That judge is useless. He's just there for the vibes. It's not in your pocket because it's in my pocket. Trillo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine. Give it back, thief.
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said in the end I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? That judge gets paid to sit there and listen to gossip all day long. I'd love to have his job.
What is going on here?
That's. Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo. I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room they put money like a bank vault?
I am a teacher, Tia. But I gotta be more active versus than what this judge is doing. I don't get to just sit back like the judge and hear all the tea.
That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer it if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. What?
Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey in every sense of the word.
Oh, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny, like my bald head!
The kids have kid gossip. I don't care about no kid gossip. Middle school gossip, I don't want that. Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. Hey, Elise, how are you doing? What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. You're good. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. currently going through it now that this monkey's back. That monkey beat your butt, Ben.
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. That has nothing to do with anything, especially not with who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I would have been the thing, not I, Mr. Trilloquest.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring, snatching monkey money.
Well, you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all a slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove a point? What could that point possibly be? I should have said Ben doesn't exercise much. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? Why is she's not as sturdy as she was last case. Is she losing her confidence? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. AP testing, keep that away from me! That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Interesting, Mr. Wright.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmasters, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendants arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't just lie to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha, I told you so many times. You think you know my story is not changing?
You've already changed your story, Stick Boy. I'm not sure it'll change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many, many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in Plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. And I was sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Those aren't his 3 symbols. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with the cross-examination.
Let's get into it. I know exactly which one I want to go to, but I'm gonna press it all because I like pressing everything just to get the lore. I like getting the lore, so we're gonna press it all, Ben. Get ready for me, Ben. Buckle up, Ben and Trillo. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know? 4, F-O-U-R, counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think something wouldn't have slipped my thingy?
4 eyes, an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
He does not have 4 eyes. The judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trillo. Trillo's a puppet, bro.
What does it mean? Change of okay.
So you saw Max coming out of the Big Top that night.
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time, eating a can of baked beans.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know what the practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the loading house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know what I was doing this from just had 2 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Sorry, it was Tintin. Tintin, Naruto. Oh, yes, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I said good night to someone that night.
What, Ben?
You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trillo. You said good evening at night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trillo.
Mr. Quiz, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside the courtroom.
Impossible, a performer lives and breathes his performances, you should know better.
There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony. He getting smacked. This song's a banger. Wait a second. Ah, that one comes a little bit sooner than the others. This one's sooner. Or is it this one? Or is it the next one? Bum. Is it this one? Or is it this one right here? What if I'm syncopated a little bit? Is it that one? Yeah, it's a 7-4 or 7-8. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or it switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Pop. Pop. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What is the name of this song? What is the name of this one? That's a funky time signature for sure. Syncopation is just anything off the downbeat. So if this is your downbeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum. Syncopation will be right here. Bum, 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 bum. Like if I were to play on the downbeat, it would just be bum, 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 bum. If I were to syncopate that, bum, 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 bum. So if I were to go bum, 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 that's not syncopated. Bum, 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 bum. Cross-examination. $14, $16. They should have just wrote 7-8. It is 7-8. Who? It's 7-8 switching to 13, 16. So it's like undertow, but not. Who wrote that score? It's not in 4-4. No audio? We got a PDF. Yeah, if you're writing that, that's ridiculous what they did. So this person wrote it in 4-4. It's not in 4-4. Bum, 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 bum. No, it's not that. What's this one? They have it in, that's Trials and Tribulations. It's not 4-4. It is some kind of funky key or time signature. Oh well. Oh, I couldn't hear because I turned my volume off. Oops. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1. That's why it comes early, because the subdivision switches from a 2 to a 3. It switches between those two compound meters. Whatever, we're moving on. I hate to say, but Ben's part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. I'm sure. Pow! You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should know better. Ow! Geez, stop it! That should have set him straight. You proceed with your testimony, witness. Let's go back to this one and say that. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How's it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Oh my God, stop with the whip. Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. You are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said. I told you already, jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure. There's no way that he could be any more confident in that, right? Those three ridiculous symbols, huh? Out of curiosity, just exactly the time you asked me that question by now. If you're gonna ask again, I asked you where the chorus. Everyone's together now. Sailcat, Cloak. Why did Maya say Cloak? Why is Maya getting in with the chorus? Maya, whose side are you on? Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? Fine, it's fun shouting out with everyone else. Oh wait, that's not Maya's voice. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere. I agree, but do we have to prove to make something stick? All we're gonna do is try, right, Nick? We gotta have something that will prove useful. All right, time to go to work. Okay, we're gonna start in the last one. Nope. Game just crashed. That was weird. There we go, yeah. Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? My game is so broken, I don't know what it is. It was breaking a lot during Devil May Cry too. A fight? A fight over Regina to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most. Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There's no way that a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Wah! Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at this crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie, honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person who the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world?
Would the defense kindly explain who it was that Trillo saw that evening? Then.
What? It had to have been Mo. Or Russell. Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet.
Must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Your Honor, please, we need you to be the honorable one. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. Lauren, I don't know what's going on with them. Hey, Lauren. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you got a point there. I got excited. I'm so sorry. My true colors fly.
It was Russell Berry. The victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct? Go. Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order. How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
Here's where we show the poster. Because he's not gonna mention the stars on the Max's face.
I think it is high time that we clear the air in this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is not defining exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated he saw the defendant's three symbols. Three symbols?
All right, yeah, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them right now. Here we go, getting everyone all dinner now. Ah!
Yes, we know. The silk cats, cloak, and white roses. A silk cat and a cloak? Anyone can wear them. They even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else, dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What?
Mr. Von Karma, Miss Von Karma, do you have a clear evidence the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it's possible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally won a point in this one. That is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of a doubt an answer to that question and evidence that clearly established one thing. There is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. The court is now in recess.
Because we got the second witness coming up, we got a recess. Yep. Quick drink. What kind of pizza was it? I feel like you made fun of me last time I said my stomach was hurting, Issa. I don't know how I should respond to this statement. You got those bubble guts? Did you have anchovies on it? December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. Oh, I gotta do voices and everything. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
Sheldon, where were you? Where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room, and while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous. That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
I hate Maya. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Is that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the scene of the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double.
Well, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Whoa, what is your name? Hello. How do I say your name? Is it Sanchez? Hello. Smiley face back at you. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting better, deeper. Who's the next witness? I think it's Mo the Clown. I hope it's not Regina.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why should you just call him a pitiful clown? It's Mo! The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. And oh my gosh! He was doing a Fresh Prince rap. He's a clown. I didn't get a chance to read it all though.
Will the witness please inform the court? Why is he speaking all about or arguing for gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in courtroom my whole entire life. I was quite sure what the joke is best suited for this occasion.
What in the world are you talking about?
Correct.
Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a what?
Without the humor, please.
Okay. Oh, poor Mo can't get his normal stooshy self in court.
Here's a testimony.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say,
I forgot what his voice is.
all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken a laugh at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown that can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. I keep trying. I've been trying to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I've decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Not too good, Mo. You didn't really give a testimony about the crime. You didn't give a testimony at all, Mo. That was not a testimony. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe. It's gonna be Gumshoe.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Here's a real testimony.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head.
Huh.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
No, you don't. Of course you can. There's no way this account can be criticized.
Yes, it can.
However, the witness is a bit, how do I say, off kilter.
Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
Oh, almost as if he has like some atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
Okay, he's laughing it up. Mr. Chucklebutts.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in this testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
I'm afraid if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you're not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. She's gonna whip everyone in the courtroom again, bro. They need to take that whip away from her. It's not fair that she gets to have a weapon in the courtroom. Okay, let's get a quick save. And let's dissect. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock? That's something a clown can riff off of. Let's pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke.
All right, 8 o'clock then.
You know you want to hear the joke. A man goes to his doctor and the doctor asks, how is number...
Okay.
The man says every day at 7, and what's the matter? I slept at... Okay.
Witness, these are exactly the type of jokes you should say for that detective. You knew that would happen. Don't look at me like that.
Whoa! They were serious.
I can't take jokes. You really don't want no saber rattling, huh, Judge?
Mr. Wright, you're hereby penalized. This will not become a kangaroo court.
Now he wants to be serious for once in his life. You were pooped that night?
Yes. I was very tired, not to mention I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
The double cheese, double beans enchilada is a dangerous menu item.
Double cheese, double bean enchilada. Let me get 6 of those.
What happened after that? As they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days.
That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. Oh my gosh, dude, no, I'm getting nuked by the judge right now. Wait a second. Wait a second. The judge is nuking me. thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. You just happened to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Girls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on the issue. Let's check the court record. I don't think he can see the courtyard from his room. I don't know. I don't know where he was killed. Probably. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Sounds like a reason to look out the windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant, well, when we spoke yesterday, once I had took myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thunk. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thunk, didn't I? She needs to get that whip confiscated. That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Girls, please revise your testimony.
They should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. Let's take a look at that. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Girls, but the court reminds you that humor is unnecessary.
Joe, how'd you know I was gonna make it a joke? Shut up, girls. I guess the sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yeah, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh?
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw. That's what's not two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. My room is here. They were about yay big. I'd say they were about 30 feet from our window. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. It was snowing that night and cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw.
It was a ringmaster and he was with Max, was wearing his cloak. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right, I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with Prosecutor Miss Von Karma. But now I am 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? All right, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. Dang, you don't have the aura that Trillo had, Uncle Mo. I'm sorry, buddy. He knows it too. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Enough foolishness. Let's get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw?
I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. Hold that. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head. Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the complete random non sequitur. What? What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean a weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Okay, he's useless. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of the murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. That is a massive penalty right there. No, isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I did. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. I'm bluffing, bro.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there was no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crackdown in what?
Mr. Girls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a max security clown car.
Mr. Girls, are you reciting the CT theme that angered his court?
No, I'm just stalling for the time while I check my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well,
Oh, you're back from your...
well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Prosecution helped me fill in the gaps in my statement. Von Karma. Tampering with witnesses again.
So now you were saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster.
Yes, when I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep, he was on the, okay.
Mr. Girls,
Your Honor?
you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch you with a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in the holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it. Silhouette. Mo is about to get cooked